Hello everyone, welcome to a second royal reading today here at MadWorldTarot, and we're looking at a silly story now, a very silly story. The story of the worm, the not so invisible worm that was crawling around on one of Meghan's Instagram reels or stories, not sure which. The one with the rusty baking tray and the torn bit of baking parchment and those shortbread cookies all misshapen, all very badly iced, the torn bits of twigs and leaves strewn haphazardly around, a very amateur display and cringe display, in fact, cringe-inducing rather. And there, lo and behold, was a worm crawling around trying to make its escape from the claw. It was spotted by those eagle-eyed people out there who notice things like this. It's been the subject of great mockery. It's been picked up by mainstream media who've been mocking Meghan for being so, and I'm quoting, gross and unhygienic. According to one source, this led to floods of tears, collapsed on the floor of that kitchen, sobbing her heart out. Another source, Mr. Allegedly Neil Sean, says, no, not such a fuss. The disruptors, that new PR team, saw the worm and thought, let's go with it because it'll draw, eyes to the story. That's his version of it. We're going to have a look and see with the Housewives Tarot, as I like to call it, the Desperate Housewives Tarot, even though it's not, but she may well be. We're going to ask about this team because I have a suspicion that it's a team of one that's posting on Instagram. We're going to ask about the team. We're going to ask whether this was intentional. There's the worm. Leave the worm. We're going to ask about Meghan's true feelings. Was this mortifying? Was she in floods of tears? Does she care? Doesn't she care? And then a just generally outcome card. How's she? Because no one ever asked if she was okay. I, as a kindly tarot reader, am going to ask, is she okay at this point? With love, Meghan, season 1.5, 1 point whatever, 2, not season 2, is about to infest our screens. Well, not mine, because I've unsubscribed years ago from Netflix. How's she doing? I think there's still wine for sale, rosé for sale, if you want to grab some. And at least I suppose we know that the bits of twigs and leaves are not sprayed with pesticide. They're organic. And that's good info if you're putting those dried flowers into your rosé, as she has been showing us to do now on Instagram. As a startling concept. I don't know what the French would have to say about that. But anyway, this is tarot. And this is for fun and entertainment. And this is all my opinion and all speculation. And I just read energy here and disclaimer in the box below. 6 of Wands and this upright. Victory is mine. So it's not desperate. It's not desperate at all. It got eyes. It got people talking about it. Perhaps Mr. Allegedly is right after all. And this was a ploy to get people to write articles about it and do tarot readings on it, because all PR is good PR, or what's the saying? I can't remember. There it is. A very pleased kind of energy coming off that, which is a bit shocking for me. And the cards even have tilted to one side, or the camera has tilted in sympathy with me for my shock. Heart of the matter. What are we dealing with? A Hierophant. And the Hierophant is rules and doing the right thing and showing people how to do the right thing, because it's the teacher of the tarot. And, well, not really, when you see the way she presents food and behaves around food in that very unhygienic way, the tendrils of hair all over the place and the jewelry on and the painted fingernails and all the rest of it, fingering the food and biting into a biscuit and then putting it back amongst the rest of the biscuits. But the Hierophant, well, she's showing us how to do it confidently. 6 of Wands, a masterclass might even be with that Hierophant energy. I'm a bit shocked by this. I'm not getting floods of tears. I'm getting quite the reverse. Let's see. I would like to know about the team that puts these things together. Is it a team of one or is it a team of many? Who is the team? King of Cups in reverse is not giving me team energy, the King of Cups. It's not giving me team energy, but it is giving me that she might have an assistant. And the assistant might be, this is not proper people. This is not people who actually know how to do social media. This assistant might be someone like the crying makeup guy who seems to hover there eternally, Daniel Martin. That it's male energy. It could be Scooby-Doo kind of energy. Back in the day, I would have said that Scooby-Doo, who's maybe holding the camera while she's doing this. I'm getting strong Daniel Martin energy off this for some reason. It's very often my Marcus Anderson card as well. It's giving me that kind of male energy without being too graphic. But it's those kinds of male helpers that Meghan seems to surround herself with, those kinds of men. I don't think that there is a team of expert social media people putting these things together and making them beautiful. I think that this is done on the fly with maybe these kinds of people around. It's quite strange energy, but that's just what's coming through. So I'm just reporting the energy as I'm reading it. And I can't remember if I reminded you that it's tarot and whatnot, but you know the drill. It's just me and my opinion and energy, and disclaimer in the box below. Let's move on to, was this intentional? Oh, there's a worm. Let's leave it because everyone will see it and comment and be hateful, and, you know, we'll get attention or not. I'm getting death in reverse. And death is grim. Look at what's on this. It looks like mayonnaise, but, you know, with salmonella. Bugs, flies on it. Flies in the ointment. I think we're going to ignore the fact that this is the death card, and we're going to talk about the fact that there are these flies on this representation of the death card, and we are in reverse. I don't think they knew. Because the card is in reverse, the flies are in the reverse. We didn't see it. That's how I'm reading it. But people have made the association between the fly that landed on Meghan Markle's face when she was, I think she was saying her vows. No, maybe not. But certainly during that spectacle in St. George's Chapel at Windsor. The fly, and there is the fly again that has landed. But I think because this card is in reverse, I'm going to say no, they didn't know. They didn't spot it until it was too late, and too late to change it, bringing the death energy in, which is the energy of change. Too late to change it. It was already up there on Instagram, and oh no. Let's see if she did collapse on the kitchen floor in floods of tears. Did she? How did she feel when this was pointed out to her? Oh yeah, that's collapsing on the floor in floods of tears, a strength card. Okay, that's her. That's her Leo energy. That's her. And that's her as being exposed, being weakened, being vulnerable, being a fool even, being a failure. And she can't bear to be a failure because you've got the Six of Wands and the Hierophant. She's teaching us. She's schooling us on Instagram, quite literally. Look how brilliant I am. Look how successful I am. Look at me. And then, oh no, we didn't see this until it was too late to change it. And now I look like a right idiot. That's how this is reading for me. I'm also getting, just by the way, with that King of Cups in reverse. Cups always in reverse. You know, hit the bottle of rosé. Maybe she's drinking that surplus all by herself. I don't know. But that energy is coming through. So, how is she? Just generally, as she has this adventure on social media, she does love her social media. She's back with a vengeance. How's it going? How's she going? How's she feeling about the next season of With Love Meghan and Chrissy Teigen and Jay Shetty, who are being exposed all about town as we speak, and various other guests? How's she doing? Is she okay? Knight of Wands. Usually it's him. Usually it's the has-been energy that shows up as Knight of Wands. But she can clearly be represented by that card. That is a kind of an adventurer energy. That is just, it's that sense of the cockroach that I have talked about before, energetically speaking. That is indestructible, no matter what level of, what do they call it, extinction level event happens. That would take down a lesser person and they'd crawl under the fridge and never come out again. Not Meghan. Not Meghan. She's quite perky there with the Knight of Wands energy. It's all fired up, all enthusiastic, rushing about, and very, as I say, very excited about this new adventure because she cannot admit defeat of Six of Wands and the Hierophant. She's schooling the royal family, just by the way, as well. Just have to slide that in there at the end because, they, of course, they are, the Hierophant is the royal family, is the king and the king-to-be. She's schooling them. But she, made a boo-boo there with the Death card and the Strength card in reverse, but picked herself right back up, doesn't care, and that's why the Six of Wands is upright. She's resilient. You have to give her that. She's indestructible. Maybe she's indestructible. So far, she's back on her bicycle, quite literally back on her bicycle, and picked herself up. And wee down the hill she goes with that saucepan on her head. Interesting energy. So that's it from me today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow.